the annals of transformative literature, Outwitting the Devil stands as a beacon for those adrift in the vast seas of life's challenges. Napoleon Hill, guided by the wisdom imparted by none other than the legendary Andrew Carnegie, embarks on a journey to unravel the mysteries of success and failure. This odyssey is not just Hill's. It becomes a shared exploration for all who dare to navigate the treacherous waters of human potential and pitfalls. The grand setting is reminiscent of a majestic courtroom from epics past. Tall, looming pillars carved with tales of old, gleaming marble floors reflecting the gravitas of the moment, and the dim glow of torches casting flickering shadows. At the epicenter stands a formidable entity, the embodiment of the devil, a figure both intriguing and menacing. As he prepares to divulge secrets hidden from humanity, the air grows thick with anticipation. Surrounding him, a diverse assembly of nobles, scholars, and curious souls wait, their collective breath bated, their minds awhirl with question. Yet, this is no ordinary trial. It is a discourse that promises to unveil truths that have for long eluded mankind. As the initial murmurs subside and the audience's attention sharpens, a fundamental question rises to the fore. Who or what is this enigmatic devil? With that, the exploration into the very essence of this dark entity, the nature of the devil, begins. The nature of the devil. Picture an ancient amphitheater where scholars and philosophers of old would gather to debate and share knowledge. Today, it's abuzz with an air of heightened anticipation. At its center stands a charismatic speaker, drawing listeners with tales not of valor or wisdom, but of the unseen strings that puppeteer the grand stage of life. As he delves deeper, the amphitheater transforms into a modern-day metropolis. Skyscrapers tower high, and the streets bustle with life. Among the crowd, we see a young entrepreneur, moments away from pitching her groundbreaking idea. But just as she's about to step forward, a shadow of doubt pulls her back. Elsewhere, a talented artist stands before a canvas, brush in hand, yet hesitates to make the first stroke, fearing it won't capture his vision. These are the devil's subtle orchestrations, not in grand adversities, but in the soft, insistent whispers of maybe it's not good enough, or what if it fails. For many witnessing this unfolding drama, it's like looking into a mirror. How often have we hesitated at the brink of greatness, held back not by actual barriers, but by our internalized fears and doubts? The devil's mastery lies in magnifying these uncertainties, making them appear as insurmountable mountains. But as the scene transitions back to the amphitheater, the message becomes clear. Recognizing these manipulations is the first step in reclaiming our narrative. Drifting. Imagine, if you will, a grand masquerade ball. The hall is awash with colors, the air filled with laughter, and the soft strains of a haunting melody. Masks of all shapes and sizes conceal the identities of the revelers, but they all share one common trait: purpose. They glide across the floor with intent, each step a reflection of their chosen path. Yet, in one shadowy corner of the ballroom, a lone figure stands. His mask, unlike the others, is plain and unadorned. He steps onto the dance floor hesitantly, moving without rhythm or direction. The other dancers, so sure of their steps, whirl around him, their movements a stark contrast to his uncertainty. This man is the embodiment of a drifter, a soul lost amidst life's grand dance. The vibrant ballroom around him represents the world, teeming with opportunities and choices. Yet, he remains paralyzed, unable to find his rhythm, his place in the grand scheme of things. But this tale isn't just about the drifter. It's about every one of us. At some point in our lives, we've all felt like the man with the plain mask, overwhelmed by choices, unsure of our direction. The devil's tactic of drifting is not about leading us astray with grand temptations. It's subtler, more insidious. It's the soft whisper that tells us it's okay to be aimless, to let life happen to us rather than taking charge. As the night wears on, the drifter's steps become even more uncertain. The haunting melody of the ball grows louder, urging him to find his purpose before the night ends. The question for us is clear. Will we find our rhythm in the dance of life? Or will we continue to drift, lost in the devil's melody? Fear. In a serene monastery, nestled atop a mountain, monks gather in a courtyard for their evening meditations. Tonight, however, the serenity is disrupted. From the shadows emerges a storyteller, his presence both unsettling and intriguing. He doesn't regale tales of enlightenment, but speaks of the chains that bind the spirit. The monastery's tranquil surroundings morph into a bustling marketplace. Stalls are adorned with wares, and merchants call out to potential customers. Among them, we observe a potter meticulously crafting a vase. But as a crowd gathers, admiring his work, he hesitates to display his most cherished piece, fearing ridicule or dismissal. Elsewhere, a young singer with a voice that could charm the heavens hesitates at the fringes, watching renowned performers. The fear of not being good enough silences her even before she can sing her first note. This is the devil's playground. He doesn't always use chains or cages. Often, it's the weight of our own insecurities and the fear of judgment that holds us captive. For many watching this scene unfold, it's a stark reminder of their own battles with fear. How often have dreams been shelved, not because of actual critique, but the mere anticipation of it? As the marketplace fades, returning to the monastery, a challenge hangs in the air. Will we let our fears dictate our destiny, or will we rise, challenging the narratives the devil has woven around us? Influence of education. The scene transitions to a grand academy, a place of learning and wisdom. Scholars traverse its hallways, their robes billowing behind them. Yet, today, their discussions are punctuated with moments of introspection, thanks to a visiting orator who speaks not of knowledge, but of its application. The academy's arches and pillars transform to reveal a contemporary classroom. Students sit in rows, eagerly jotting down notes. Among them, a young prodigy, brimming with ideas that could revolutionize industries, merely memorizes texts, fearing deviations might cost grades. Elsewhere, a teacher, passionate about her subject, feels constrained to stick to a rigid curriculum, even though she believes real-world applications might benefit her students more. Here, the devil's influence is subtle, yet profound. He champions rote over reason, grades over genuine understanding. For many, this scene strikes close to home. How often is the pursuit of marks placed above the pursuit of knowledge? And how many revolutionary ideas are lost in the process? As the scene shifts back to the Grand Academy, a question resonates in our quest for education. Have we lost the essence of learning? Role of environment. The backdrop changes to a magnificent garden, a paradise of flora and fauna. Every plant and creature thrives, nurtured by the elements. But as a gardener begins to narrate, the scene slowly shifts. We're taken to a city neighborhood. Two houses stand side by side. In one, a child, surrounded by books, art, and music, flourishes, his creativity unbounded. Next door, another child, equally talented, finds himself stifled, surrounded by negativity and naysayers. The devil's handiwork here is evident. He doesn't need to intervene directly. The environment does his bidding. A toxic surrounding can quell the brightest spark, while a nurturing one can make even a dim light shine brilliantly. For many, this narrative hits home. How often have environments, be it family, workplaces, or communities, shaped paths, either bolstering dreams or shattering them? As the view returns to the garden, a realization dawns. Just as plants thrive in the right environment, so do human spirits. Are we in places that let us blossom, or are we rooted in grounds that stifle our growth? Religion and the devil. A grand cathedral stands tall, its spires reaching the heavens. Inside, the devout offer prayers, seeking solace and guidance. But today, the usual sermons give way to a different tale. The cathedral's stained glass windows transform into scenes from various places of worship around the world. In each, individuals seek answers, but not all find them. Some find themselves trapped in rituals, losing the essence of their faith. Others, swayed by misinterpretations, stray from paths of love and compassion. The devil's strategy here is clear. He doesn't fight faith, he twists it. He sows seeds of extremism, promotes blind ritualism over genuine spiritual understanding, and champions division over unity. For many observers, the scenes evoke introspection. Has faith been a guiding star, or has it become a chain, binding rather than freeing? As the cathedral reclaims its original form, a profound question lingers. In our quest for spiritual enlightenment, are we truly drawing closer to the divine, or are we drifting further away, ensnared by the devil's distortions? Overcoming the devil, the scene shifts to a vast, ethereal battleground, reminiscent of legendary fields where epic battles were once fought. The skies, painted in hues of twilight, watch in anticipation. But today, the conflict is not of armies, but of souls. From the horizon, silhouettes emerge, each representing individuals from all walks of life. They stand, facing towering shadows, manifestations of their deepest fears, regrets, and the devil's whispered lies. The air is thick with tension, the weight of lifetimes of doubts and hesitations pressing down. But then, a transformation begins. One by one, radiant beams of light pierce the battleground. They emanate from the very souls standing against the shadows. These are not mere rays. They are revelations of self-awareness, weapons of resilience, and shields of unyielding hope. The once menacing shadows begin to waver, diminishing in the face of this newfound resolve. The devil's tactics, once seemingly invincible, crumble as clarity, purpose, and an indomitable spirit rise. For those bearing witness, the spectacle is deeply personal. It's a testament to the battles fought within the recesses of their minds, a journey from doubt to determination, from despair to hope, and as the final shadow dissipates, the battleground is bathed in a golden dawn. The message is crystal clear and profound. While the devil's machinations are relentless, the human spirit, when awakened to its true potential, is boundless and triumphant. In this climactic moment, the audience is left with an undeniable truth. The power to overcome, to truly outwit the devil, has always resided within. As the veil between the realm of the known and the enigma of the devil's strategies gently falls, we find ourselves enlightened, standing at the crossroads of introspection and action. Through the lens of outwitting the devil, we've traversed the intricate pathways of human psyche, confronted our deepest fears, and emerged with a clearer understanding of our potential and pitfalls. Our journey, deciphering darkness, a sojourn through Napoleon Hill's revelation, has illuminated the shadows of doubt, unveiled the traps laid by life's most elusive adversary, and provided the compass to navigate them. Each revelation, a beacon of hope, shining light on the strategies to reclaim our destiny. Here at Monarch Mindset, our odyssey of unveiling the essence of self-development through insightful book summaries continues. As we transcend the pages, we extend the invitation for you to join us in exploring the endless realms of self-empowerment. Before you venture forth, we beckon you to grace the like button with a noble touch and share your sage thoughts in the comments below. Your wisdom is a treasure, and we are curious, which tome should we venture into next on our quest for enlightenment? Your suggestions are the stars that guide our course through the cosmos of comprehension. Subscribe now, and together, let's embark on new voyages, delve into new dimensions, and ascend the throne of our life's narrative, one book summary at a time. So, until our narratives cross paths again, remember, The essence of power is not just about conquering the external realms, but mastering the monarch within. Embrace the journey, for the tapestry of tales is endless, and the vista of wisdom boundless. Here's to many more voyages into the veritas of life, with monarch mindset as your companion. Fare thee well, noble navigators of knowledge, until the next unveiling.